So have you seen some super cute hair clips and you've been wondering how to make some for yourself? Stay tuned and I'll show you how to make these super easy and fun to make hair clips. Hi there, welcome to Craft with Catherine. So today I'm going to show you how to make these super quick and easy hair clips. So you can see that I have these 4 different styles and these are all made from the same pattern. And you can find the pattern on my blog. Just visit the link below and you can download this pattern for free as well as all the other patterns in my resource library. And I'll also make sure to put a link to all of the materials that I'm using. So these are super easy hair clips. So you can see they're just glued onto an alligator clip. So you can just pop these onto your hair. These are great for kids if you want to help them look a little bit more glam for maybe a Thanksgiving dinner party, or if you just want to give them a fun little project to try, or if you want to make some for yourself, if you want a little bit of glitz and glam for your hair. And well, let's get started. Go to upload, go to upload image, browse, and select the SVG file that you've downloaded from my website. The link's below in the description. Select the file and you'll see it right here. So what I like to do is I select ungroup, and this way each piece is separated, so you can choose to print them out in different colors. So just to review, this is the part that goes over the pin. This is like the little part behind the bow. That's the bow, and that's the part that you want to put through the middle. And it's kind of fun because you can mix up the colors, and it's nice to put like an accent color just on the center here. So to begin, you just want to select your first 2 colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn these layers off. So I'm just left with the middle part of the bow and the back part that goes over the pin. You go to make it, and here you can see where it's going to be on your cutting mat. So if you're using some scrap fabric, then you can move it around here, but you'll also have a second chance just before the end if you want to change your mind. Go to continue. So here you can select whatever setting you need for your fabric. You can select the faux leather if you have a really thin pleather. You can select the heavy fabric. You can see it'll auto select the rotary tool, and you can change it to less if you want. I find this setting's good, but it eats up my cutting board. If you have thin leather, you can put it to faux leather, and here it'll use the fine point blade. Just make sure you have your fabric turned backwards. And you know, you can also try cotton. That's with the rotary blade as well. It'll just press a little bit lighter. I recommend that you go to browse all materials and just select it depending on what fabric you're using. So I'm just going to go ahead and select heavy fabrics and less, just because it'll work with the fabric I'm using today. And now I can load the fabric, and then I'm ready to cut. Now that you have the pattern set up on your computer, you just want to load up your fabric. So here I'm just going to be using some red, just putting some tape down so that nothing moves around. And there we go. So now it's all set up, and it will probably cut from this corner. So I'm just going to take the tape off. And you can see it doesn't pop out right away. That's because I selected less. And I like that because I noticed that I was having my mat really chewed up. And that's because I wanted, that's because it was cutting through and messing up my mat. So I decided to set it to less, and I like that now because now it still pops out, but I don't want to force it because I'll end up with a bunch of like frayed threads. So I just sort of like let my scissors, I'm not really cutting, it's just sort of like I'm letting the sharpness of the scissors sort of like cut away at the extra threads. So I've just cut out these two pieces. And here you can see I'm not really cutting, it just sort of gets rid of the, because it doesn't cut all the way through. Just with this fabric, you can use whatever fabric you like. I just keep ordering the same thing over and over again. I keep ordering the glitter fabric, but I'm hopefully gonna do a Google search and find some new stuff. Just because I think it, like glitter fabric is fun for kids, but sometimes you want to make stuff for yourself that doesn't look too childish. So I'm gonna try and find some like cool, neutral, leather kind of colors, but for now I'm just using the glitter fabric because it's fun and it's easy to see. So here you can see I cut out the back and the front, and now I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the other pieces in complementary colors. So here you can see the final pieces. I just cut them out in a few simple fall inspired colors, a couple reds and a bronze. So now we're just going to get started to assemble it. So the first step, I'm just going to grab a alligator clip, and I'm just going to apply some hot glue along the edge. Then I'm going to place the back onto that, and I'm just going to try and center it. So now I'm just going to put that to the side to dry. Now the next step is I'm just going to put some glue down the center here and fold both of these pieces so that they meet in the middle and line up. Now I'm going to set that to the side. Now, and you can see that this is so easy. It's all you need is a hot glue gun and some vinyl, and it's so easy to make these hair bows. So now I'm going to put the bow onto the back, and I'm going to place this strip over the center, put some glue down, fold it over, and watch your fingers because it can be hot. Put some more glue down and fold this again. So now you can see that the bow is completed. So there's always a little bit of glue or fray thread, so just take a moment right now just to clean it up a little bit. So now this feels cool. So I'm going to close the clip, and there's so many ways that you can apply these hair clips. You can put them to the side, you can put them on the top, or you can put them in the middle. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue on the edge here. And now I'm going to place the bow on the glue and just leave it to dry. So once it feels like it's not sliding around anymore, then I can put it down, and it's completed now, but you want to make sure that the glue is totally dry before you handle it. So there you go. So you can see that this is a super easy and fast craft project, and I'll just show you the back. So you can use, I just use hot glue. If you're having trouble with it sticking to the vinyl, you may want to experiment with Gorilla Glue or different craft glues. So here are 4 different designs that I created with different colors, and they're all inspired by autumn colors. So these would look super cute in your kids' hair for a dinner party. It's a cute way for them to dress up. Or you can make them in more neutral colors and wear them yourself. And well, I hope that you found this tutorial helpful and you're inspired to make some hair bows of your own. And make sure to subscribe and leave a comment below if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.